The Timberwolves were all business as they came through the tunnel, determined to give their fans a reason to celebrate tonight. Clouds passing high over the 10th Avenue Bridge and the Mississippi River here in Minneapolis. A gorgeous scene. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. With Greg Anthony and Brent, DA, take it away.
Well, guys, I'm very familiar with C.J. McCollum's college days, playing ball at mid-major Lehigh University.
He's certainly come a long way, DA. Thanks. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. We've got Damian Lillard. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Hammonds. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 2-guard. And for Minnesota, we've got Doncic. Durant is out there with Junior. Then it's Russell, and it's Towns in at the 5. And it's out of bounds. The Trail Blazers able to retain possession here. High post, Nurkic. Clock at 6. Here's Alexander Walker. Guarded by Doncic. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Minnesota with the ball. Here's Lewis. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Hammonds kicks to Nurkic. Passes it to Alexander Walker. Pass to Lillard. There's the 3. Hits it from three-point range.
This is what you're going to get with Lillard. He's a gunner. Right now, he's gunning from deep range.
Outside, Towns. Pass to Lewis. Lillard against Russell. Here's Lewis, and Junior throws it down.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Stolen by Lewis. The 3 for Doncic. Portland grabs the miss. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of a game, and they just had so few opportunities, and I think that was their Achilles heel.
Yeah, they were like good college players, one and done. You got to be able to make some noise on the offensive glass and keep possessions alive. They weren't able to do that.
Here's Alexander Walker. His last outing, 16 points for him.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Lewis down low. Guarded by Kuzma. Towns, no luck. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Hammonds passes to Alexander Walker. And the rejection by Towns.
And his foot movement is what makes Towns such a terrific shot blocker. He moves so well and can defend just about any position on the floor. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And he makes both free throws. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. He dishes it to Lillard. Over Russell. And that one goes long.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Clearly a foul.
The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
He doesn't get the second one.
He's shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Again, the miss by the Trail Blazers.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jusuf Nurkic.
And for a player with his size, Towns has always been very comfortable at the free throw line. And that's a good thing because he finds himself there quite a bit.
Portland trailing here. The pass to Nurkic. Three-pointer, Lillard. Lewis grabs the board. Timberwolves have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And stolen by Lillard. Passes it to Hammonds. Pass to Alexander Walker. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Malone's checked in for Towns. And it's Edwards in for Kevin Durant. McCollum dishes to Davis. No good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that one.
Hammonds kicks to McCollum. But they'll get another chance. Again, the miss by the Traill Blazers, who is outside. Dishes it to Malone. Back to Lewis. And Junior throws it down.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious. Two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Stolen by Lewis. Pass to Doncic. And that one drops for him.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Now here's McCollum. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Now the pass to Nurkic. Davis gets a wide open look. Rebound Minnesota. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Traill Blazers and came away with the win.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Well, the second unit came in last game and just played lights-out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Do you remember, Greg, if you... Portland with the ball. It's a 10-point game. McCollum passes to Lillard. Back to McCollum. Traill Blazers moving the ball around. Here's Hammonds. Guarded by KD. Lillard from outside. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to McCollum. His three-pointers off the mark.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
On the court right now for the Traill Blazers. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Nurkic, and it's Hammonds in at the 3 slot. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Thunder, was phenomenal. He ended up with 43 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Unreal. Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Lewis passes to Russell and stolen by Lillard. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Here's Hammonds. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And that one's good. Lillard.
Just so good at rising, firing, and dismantling defenses.
And Towns the bucket on the assist by Lewis. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
That's a 2 from Lillard. Lewis grabs the board.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And Towns gets it to go.
The long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
Doncic against Lillard. To the paint. Nurkic kicks to McCollum. Shoots over Doncic. McCollum no good.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Yeah, just a good job here in the second. Pounding it inside, getting good looks right at the basket. Big reason why they're in front.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. The free throw drops for Lewis. Here's Alexander Walker. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Here's Lillard. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Lillard's got 7 points for the quarter.
Consistent and accurate from that particular spot on the floor. The offense kind of predicts those shots. Lillard's got a good eye for the mid-range.
Out to the wing. Here's Alexander Walker. He kicks to Nurkic. Pass to Lillard. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Kuzma with it. He's picked up by Russell.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
Durant with the steal. And now running up the court. Lewis pushing it up. Russell with a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot. Russell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Plays with such a fearlessness. Kuzma is terrific at...
The first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Timberwolves on top, leading by 17. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Timberwolves leading by 17. Junior's out there with Durant. Then there's Doncic. Then it's Russell. And it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. So it's Minnesota now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Nurkic. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Hammonds. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Nurkic kicks to Hammonds. Shot clock at 6. Lillard from outside.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity. Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
Lillard against Doncic. And it's Lillard missing.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more. And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
Count it, good.
That's tremendous vision on the part of Lillard, just trying to lead the team right now from the point.
Russell passes to Lewis. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 3rd assist on the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Nurkic kicks to Hammonds. Pass to Alexander Walker. No good on that one. Nice D from Russell.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Lewis passes to Russell. Inside, the shot. And Junior gets it to go on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist on the night. And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. Stolen by Lewis. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
There's the pass to Alexander Walker. Kuzma. And it's blocked by Lewis. To the inside. And Junior throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And stolen by Russell. Here's Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got 7 points for the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Lillard dishes to Nurkic. Here's Kuzma. Buries it down low. And it's 8 points for Kyle Kuzma.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Passes it to Kuzma. This one for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Lewis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Inside, and the dunk by Towns.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Over Towns. Nurkic can't hit.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
For the 3. No good from Durant. Portland's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Lillard looking around. Here's Hammonds. Guarded by KD. 5 to shoot. 14 feet away. Hammond's shot is off. Minnesota's shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall?
Yeah, an incredible offensive force.
Shooting one.
We've got 1:28 left to play here in the third. Lewis passes to Moss. Kicks to Beverly. Here's Lewis. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for Traill. 83% accuracy.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Alexander Walker passes to McCollum. A 3 from Barnes. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 5th assist in this one. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Back to Lewis. Pass to Moss. And stolen by Barnes. Fast break. Here come the Traill Blazers. Here's McCollum. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Junior throws it down.
Well, it's the golden age of point guards, and Patrick Beverly trying to show that he belongs amongst them. Great awareness on that play.
Stolen by Lewis. The feed now to Edwards. Count that one. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Saransky's checked in for Portland. McCollum against Edwards. McCollum outside. And here's Davis for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
And go figure is right. Moment here now for an injury report. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on Monte Morris. David.
Well, guys, I had a moment to catch up with Minnesota's head athletic trainer. He said that he suffered a nasty bruise to the lower part of his back and that it's really stiffened up on him. This injury could be devastating for them. This is a team that had title hopes, Kevin, and this is not what they need.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
On the court for the Traill Blazers, they've got Harrison Barnes. He's out there with Aaron Baines. And it's Satoransky in at the 1. Lewis dishes to Beverly. Down low. Lewis down low. Covered by Barnes. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play. And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. The Timberwolves shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. And Junior throws it down.
Well, that's a nice dime from Patrick Beverly there, distributing the ball from the point guard position.
And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Traill Blazers. The dish now to Barnes. Baines shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Here's Lewis. The pass to Moss. And Junior throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
That's tipped, and he gets it back. Blocked again. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Junior with the ball.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Moss. At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Portland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Barnes outside. High arcing shot, and Parker with the block.
How about the reach from Parker? Extends his arms way up that time to get the block.
And it's Beverly missing. The Traill Blazers shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Now here's Watson, guarded closely.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound. There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Moss.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Pass to Baines. Parker against Barnes. With the teardrop, and nothing is falling for him right now.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot.
Oh,
Come on. Wow. Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Now Satoransky. Six on the shot clock. Barnes against Lewis. Barnes can't get it to go.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Here's Lewis. It's good. The assist that time for Menace. Lewis has got 40 points.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Barnes against Beverly. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of four-men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Barnes passes to Satoransky. Back to Barnes. And he banks in the layup. Barnes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Beverly against Satoransky. Passes to Pinson. That three off the mark. So it's Minnesota now. It's given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Lewis down low. He's covered by Watson. That one goes in.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Timberwolves.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under their belt.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Junior.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
To the paint. Here's McDaniel. Look at that.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
26 seconds left in the fourth. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up for Greg.